I swear some of you people need to just find a hobby. And when I say that, I'm not talking to you, the viewer. I'm just talking about the royal you. Like, people, everyone, these fucking figure shit out. Anyway, my name is Rose, and I guess this is a vlog channel. What am I supposed to talk about? No one knows. No one tells you what you should start with. Okay, I am 30 years old. I live in the Midwest, and I don't have a plan. Do you have a plan? If you have a plan, I'm happy for you, because I don't have a plan. I want you to visit a thought experiment. I want you to imagine that the year is 2087. We are far in the future. Right? We are 62 years in the future. I had to do the math. Not exactly a smart person. I guess these are going to be weekly videos where I just talk. Hopefully, this computer is good enough to do a vlog. I don't know, it's a Windows 8 computer. I'm lucky it works at all. I'm on a week and a half trip back home. I take care of my aunt. She had a lung transplant, so a little bit of extra information. I have ADHD. I have depression, bipolar depression. Um, there's times where I get really manic, so I might spiral on something on occasion. Um, it just is what it is, and we'll handle it, as it arises. So today I'm going to talk about how this all started for me. Um, it was 2020, beginning of pandemic lockdowns. Um, I was applying for one job and about to get laid off at another, and ended up getting the job the same day I got laid off. Um, Most magnificent thing like that has ever happened to me, because what are the odds that you get your replacement job the day that you get fired? I had that job for like 5 years before I um, got let go, but I'm taking care of my aunt, so it wasn't much time for anything anyway. But there's a bit of a funny thing in my life that happened where in 2017 I lost a different job, trying to get another job. That job fell through. It was a nightmare scenario because they weren't going to let me uh, give any notice when I worked for Walmart, and then that one didn't go through. So basically, I just didn't have a job for an entire year, trying to apply every single day. But yeah, a bit of a funny thing happens in years where I have nothing to do. Apparently, I'm more likely to go on a trip of self discovery. You're in that moment when you realize, hey, wait a minute, maybe it's not a good idea to be alone with your thoughts. There's a reason why a lot of people have that policy because it's generally a bad idea. So in 2017, I found out that I'm not straight. When 2020 happened, like I was dealing with my new job, the new job I had, and I was also discovering that I'm trans. Well, it's been an interesting 5 years to say the least. Not without its bad things, not without its great things. Like I have more confidence than I've ever, which is weird. Like I didn't even care. I felt like I didn't care, to be more accurate. I didn't care how I looked. I was like, oh, well, just blue jeans and a t-shirt, and why worry about your hair? Just brush it. I had up until 2017, I just kind of did the bowl cut thing. Like I didn't care. Well, it wasn't quite a bowl cut. It was a bowl cut at one point, and then it went kind of wild because I took care of my hair better, and then it just kind of became a chaotic mess. But in like 2020, like totally different. But anyway, one of my friends at the time was like, "I know you keep saying you're gay, and we're not gonna discount that, but the things that you attribute to being gay are not what it means, what being gay is." And so I was led into the whole, this is actually this other thing, and you're obviously that. And then, like, go do research and you'll figure out this is true. I was an idiot. I was an idiot. For the first half of my life, I didn't even know trans people existed. I'm 30. I didn't even know trans people. Actually, I didn't know trans people were a thing until the last third. I didn't know until I was 20 that trans people existed. I was an idiot. I was a I was sheltered by my kind of religious family, which last couple of years really fun. Wouldn't trade it for the world. It's better to live in truth than in a lie. And what that life was before was a lie. If people weren't so rude all the time. By the way, so you know, if you comment on this video, be kind. Anything that's not kind will be removed. I want positivity in those comments. And if you want to share your story, share your story down there in the comments. That is a disclaimer at the start of every video from now on. Don't be a jerk. Your comment will be removed if you are. That's the video. Hit that like button, subscribe, become part of the TintedRose today. Bye.